Have you ever dreamt of a land where history is woven into the very fabric of its being? Where ancient myths whisper through the winds and the rugged beauty leaves you breathless? Then welcome to Scotland. This is a place of fierce warriors, legendary battles, and majestic castles. Here, legends echo through the glens and the spirit of the Highlands runs deep. Here, a celestial atmosphere fills the air as if the very soil breathes from the spirits of the past. The Scottish Highlands are not just a place, but a feeling, a timeless enchantment that captures the soul and stirs the imagination.
Our story starts in the delightful village of Ratho, a mere 8 miles west of Edinburgh. The village has a fascinating history, deeply rooted in the old county of Midlothian. A noteworthy historical monument is the Ratho Parish Church. Although there has been a church on this location since the 12th century, the current structure was built in 1820. The churchyard is home to a captivating collection of ancient gravestones and monuments.
For me, Graham, one of the highlights of Ratho is undoubtedly the Union Canal. The canal enhances the village's appeal, offering a scenic backdrop and ample opportunities for outdoor pursuits. I immediately came to love this stunning location since it is a haven for many different kinds of native British birds.
Sam, I completely agree with you. Nonetheless, a stay at Ratho Park Steading for a fortnight is the ideal way to see the Union Canal and Edinburgh, for that matter. Typically consisting of a farm and associated buildings, a steading is an enticing rural getaway. The original building, constructed in 1826 by the acclaimed architect William Byrne, exemplifies the Tudor Renaissance style. Despite its historical roots, the coach house offers all the modern amenities you could need. The property boasts lovely garden views and an inner courtyard, perfect for relaxing and enjoying the peaceful surroundings. The Union Canal sits just behind the main building, adding to the charm of your stay. The fact that it's right next to the very acclaimed Ratho Park Golf Club, a course created by the renowned James Braid, is just icing on the cake.
Did someone say cake? Let's stravagin over to Edinburgh, specifically to the Southern Cross Cafe. I love this place. The cafe serves a traditional Scottish breakfast, including baked beans, bread, fried eggs, sausages, ham, and coffee. But the real specialty here is the cakes. Walnut and coffee, red velvet, apple almond, carrot cake, and my favorite chocolate orange. Pair it with a Thistly Cross cider, and I'll guarantee you will feel like heaven.
Dinna ken, but I can see the possibilities. But let's talk about the other foods of Scotland. Haggis, neeps, and tatties, a classic. Haggis, a dish that strikes fear into the hearts of many a tourist. But not us, Sam. We are brave Scotsmen. We eat haggis for breakfast. But it's not all haggis and black pudding, you know. Edinburgh has a culinary reputation that's nothing to scoff at. Home to not one but 5 Michelin star restaurants. 2 of these restaurants are located in Leith, which is becoming a real hotspot for foodies. Places like Timber Yard, Heron, Martin Wishart, and Condita, which only has 6 tables. They take their surprise menu concept seriously here, making every effort to conceal the nature of the dishes until served, with the menu consisting of just a few drawings of the ingredients that will be featured. But my favorite is still the kitchen. The restaurant's philosophy, from nature to plate, reflects Chef Tom Kitchen's passion for fresh, high-quality produce. But try to get a table by the kitchen, which lets you in on the action via a large viewing window.
But can a man in a kilt really fit in there?
Your bum's out the windy. I wouldn't expect anything but men in kilts at these places, but seriously, the food scene here is a hidden gem. It's a perfect blend of tradition and innovation. But it's not just the food, Sam. Edinburgh's got a unique charm that's hard to beat.
Edinburgh is the heart of Scotland, after all. This capital city is known for the Royal Mile, a historic street that stretches from the majestic Edinburgh Castle to the Palace of Holyrood House.
Aye, Sam. The Royal Mile is steeped in history. Every cobblestone has a story to tell. From the ancient closes and winds to the grand buildings, it's a walk through time.
The Royal Mile is also home to some fantastic pubs and shops. It's the perfect place to soak in the local culture, find a kilt or two, and maybe get a dram of my whiskey the Sassenach.
Ah, yes. Named after the character Claire from Outlander. Performed by the talented Katrina Balfe. She is a bit of all right. But she's actually Irish, and we're talking about Scotland, Sam. By the way, that commercial really has you looking braw in that kilt.
Thank you, Graham. But yes, agreed. Let's move on from the shameless product promotions and head to the magnificent Edinburgh Castle. Castle Rock is home to a fortification that has served as a royal palace, a military stronghold, and today as a representation of Scotland's resiliency.
Sons of Scotland, I am William Wallace, and I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men. Free men you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight? Fight against that? No! We will run, and we will live. Aye? Fight and you may die. Run, and you'll live. At least a while. And dying in your beds, many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
You can't talk about Scotland without being reminded of Braveheart. It's hard to think we missed our chance to declare our independence in the previous election, but we must press on. Edinburgh Castle welcomes throngs of visitors daily. The majority of pedestrians are staring forward, transfixed by the enormous stronghold that stands tall in the distance. The sculptures flanking the main entranceway are mostly unnoticed by visitors as they approach the gates. Sir William Wallace and Robert the Bruce, two of Scotland's most celebrated historical figures, stand guard outside the castle.
Now, as we leave Castle Rock and make our way down the Royal Mile, we'll pass St. Giles's Cathedral, a beacon of Gothic architecture. Just a bit further, we'll find the real Mary King's Close, a warren of underground streets that give us a glimpse into Edinburgh's past. And at the end of the Royal Mile, we reach the Palace of Holyrood House, the official residence of the British monarch in Scotland. It's a place of royal ceremonies and state occasions. Edinburgh is a city that seamlessly blends the old with the new. From the historic streets of the Old Town to the elegant Georgian architecture of the New Town, there's something here for everyone.
Hold your weesht, Graham. Did we just get a wee glimpse of the fourth rail bridge in the distance?
We did! One of Scotland's great engineering marvels. Sometimes I can't hide my Scottish pride.
Then why did you bugger off to New Zealand?
That's a wee bit of a sore subject.
Anyway, it is one of Scotland's most recognised landmarks and carries the railway line across the Firth of Forth northwards from Edinburgh into the Kingdom of Fife. Around 200 trains cross the bridge every day, carrying some 3 million passengers annually. The Forth Bridge, as it is officially known, was built by the North British Railway and opened on 4th of March 1890. There are now 3 bridges crossing the Firth of Forth and spanning 3 centuries. The Forth Rail Bridge has been joined by the Forth Road Bridge in 1964 and the Queen's Ferry Crossing in 2017.
Yeah, we ball back.
And here I thought we were friends.
That wasn't directed at you, Sam, but to our wonderful screenwriter. The wanker just decided to completely rewrite the entire second half of our Scotland journey.
Ah, that's Sean. Will care to join me for some scran?
That's pure berry, Sam, pure berry. I am getting a bit hungry.
Good, because you're buying.
Awa and Bial Yahid. And for everyone else, bye for now. See you after.